Why, Cassandra, I've never seen you smile so much.
I am not smiling.
Now you're not, but only because I pointed it out.
I am not a giddy schoolgirl, Dorian.
That would be easier to believe if you hadn't just blushed.
The frame holds, hand at the waist gently moves as body and thought spiral.
Cole.
Notes drip through the air.
That's not the song they were playing.
No, but it's your favorite song.
That was some solid work back there, Seeker.
You as well.
The way you backhanded that guy with your shield and then damn near chopped him in half. You and the boss should use that between the sheets.
How do you know we haven't already?
Ha! You know, Seeker, your style doesn't have to be so defensive.
Excuse me?
You've got armor. Let them scratch the paint a bit. You can wind up for a shot that'll really ring their bell. Some part of you wants to just cut loose. I can feel the frustration in your swings.
How odd, since I'm feeling so much less frustrated as of late.
Ha! So, Seeker, seems you have a thing for Canary men after all.
Certain ones.
There you go again, Seeker. Getting an eye full of Inquisitor butt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nice try. You're on him hard.
Thank you, Sarah.
He's not just an object to quench your desires, Cass. Make sure you undress him with your eyes respectfully.
I'm sorry, what are you two talking about?
Your naked body. Well, I'm talking about it. Cassandra's just glaring and turning red.
Respectfully? That's crazy talk.
Well then, go wild, you two.
Knock it off, Bull.
Fine, fine. But she started it, all doe-eyed and crap. See, now he's ignoring us. You've offended him.
Ugh. Am I to understand your Bianca is married?
Oh, have we reached the stage where we gossip about each other's love lives? Did you hear that, boss? Don't worry. I'll tell you whatever she says.
Forget I mentioned anything.
Well, you brought up Bianca, Seeker. Does that mean I can ask about your conquests?
I would rather you didn't.
No tantalizing secrets to divulge?
None.
So no one within, say, a 5-foot radius has caught your eye?
Really? No one at all?
This is not a discussion I want to have here.
Are you blushing, Seeker? Maker, the world really is coming to an end.
Perhaps Cassandra and her conquest would rather not discuss this in public.
Spoil sport. Nothing? You do know he's standing right there.
I have no conquests.
How about dalliances, liaisons, illicit affairs?
No.
Enough poking, Varric.
Is it, Buttercup? Is it?
I've thought about what you said before, Vivian.
About my suggestion that you play the game.
The ball at Halam Shiral reminded me how much I hate all of it. Me, in a dress? It's ludicrous.
Don't sell yourself short, Cassandra.
Of course, you would say that.
He's a man, darling. All men appreciate a touch of skilled artifice.
They can keep their appreciation. I like my armor.
I'd like to see that. At least once.
Oh, not you too.
I suggest a vibrant red, darling. Not too deep in the neckline, mind.
Ugh,
You don't need to prove anything, Cassandra.
exactly. I do not trust any event where hitting someone isn't an option.
You're not a battering ram, darling.
I am when it suits me. Nobody expects a battering ram to wear a dress.
It's disappointing, but perhaps some battles should be left to those more suited.
My thoughts exactly.
You made quite the impression at the Winter Palace.
When I punched the wall, perhaps.
Did you think you could dance with one of the most powerful men in southern Thedas and go unnoticed?
They were all talking, weren't they?
It was on the lips of half the court before the song was done. It could have taken a day or two for news to reach the capital, given the disruptions of the Civil War.
Oh, sweet Maker.
You weren't aiming for discretion, darling, were you?
You have a thing for the Inquisitor. His thing and your thing, doing things.
Nothing so base as that.
Aw, sorry to hear it. Hey, Cassandra, were those really all your names, or were you having them on?
Having who on?
At the Winter Palace, Were you having them on, or are you really Cassandra, Allergy, Porter, Philimajig, Pentagast?
I really am. My family is as pretentious as it is large.
How do you remember them all?
I have them stitched into all my clothes.
Hey, Inquisitor, is that true? Do they fit across her underpants?
You will not answer that.
No way that fits across your breeches. So you and the Inquisitor don't seem so, anymore.
Some things cannot last.
Right, yeah. So is this awkward, or...?
Cassandra and I are still friends. I hope.
I hope so too.
That's not so bad then.
Surprising you would say that.
Right. Awkward it is.
You're making it awkward.
I am not. Well, now it is, but you said it.
Perhaps this would be a good time to stop talking.
Sure.
It's fine, Sarah. But this isn't the place to discuss it.
You need a drink or something? You tell me.
Love suits you, Cassandra.
What are you talking about?
You seem to be smiling a great deal more than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Evidently.
And the sidelong glances at the Inquisitor?
You're seeing things.
The humming?
I do not hum.
Then apparently I should better protect my head.
After all the places we have been, I hardly expected to find us in another cave. Still, as mad as our lives have been, I would take any chance to be together.
Why, Seeker, after all these years, I had no idea you felt that way. Oh, you meant him.
Aw, someone needs her snogging.
In the middle of a cave, Cassandra. My dear, we must work on your timing.
Would you like us to leave so the two of you can be alone with the Kunari and the Deep Stalkers?
Quiet, dwarf. I still have not forgiven you for the end of Swords and Shields.
Hey, I'm not any happier about this than you are.
Still, I would take any chance we have to be together. Not Divine and Inquisitor, but us.
A subterranean tryst between the Divine and the Inquisitor. The scandal, Your Holiness.
Liliana told us what happened with your hand. There must be something we can do.
Whatever happens, I wouldn't trade the years we've had together for anything. I love you.
And I you. Always and forever, my love.